Today is Monday and it's rainy and I'm frustrated. I've spent all weekend trying to, my video has been finished. The vlog from last week has been edited and finished since Friday night, and I have been trying to export it so that I can upload it on YouTube, and I can't get it to render. So I split it into 2 videos, still can't get it to finish, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm working on it, I promise. But today I really need to film a cleaning video. Yeah, my house is bad. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook breakfast and clean, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try and keep these vlogs short and sweet, or I'm gonna have to split them and upload on Thursdays and Mondays. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm still thinking. Yeah, still thinking. Okay, so now that I'm halfway alive and my makeup is done and I'm downstairs and I've took the dog out, while I was making breakfast, I thought I would fill you guys in on something that happened yesterday. So yesterday, my husband and my son went to work because my son is working with my husband, and my son drove separate, so he texted me and he said, "Hey, do you want me to bring you some Starbucks?" And I was like, of course. Now, normally I would get a white chocolate mocha, hot or iced. That's normally what I would get. But yesterday I was really feeling something light, so I told him to get me a venti peach green tea lemonade. Let me put this away and I'll tell you in just a second what happened. Okay, sorry, I had to food savor these, and it's loud, you guys know. So yesterday he brings me home my peach green tea lemonade, and I look at it and I know right off the bat that it's not the right thing. And I look at the label, and the label says that it's right, but I know deep down in my soul that it's wrong, because peach green tea lemonade looks a whole lot different than a regular lemonade, or tea lemonade. So like normally they use black tea and no sweetener, and you know, just basically black tea, some lemonade, and peach flavoring. So way back in the summer, I think it was the summer, Erica, when you watch this, comment down below and tell me if it was this summer or not. We were going to Starbucks so much. Me, Erica, Holly, if you're watching, correct me too, because you know, we were going to Starbucks so much, and like the mall, we were getting coffee all the time, and I was getting these lemonades. So we decided we were gonna make our own at home to save money. And y'all, I'm telling you, yesterday when they gave me a black mango tea instead of a peach green tea lemonade, when the tag is right, the tag on the cup said venti peach green tea lemonade, but they gave me a mango tea. I was like, you know what? I'm over Starbucks. I told my husband, I said, I will go every once in a while when I'm like going to church or something and I need coffee and I'm out and I'm not near Gloria Jean's. I'll probably stop at Starbucks. But other than that, so I'm gonna show you guys a secret. So last year, me and Erica and Holly started making cold brew coffee at home. Holly found a recipe. She said it was really good. She gave it to me and Erica. I've been making cold brew, and I haven't made it in a long time, but you bet your bottom dollar I made it last night. So this is my cold brew. What you do is you take, I use a French press, and since I just drained it, I'll show you. So I take my French press, and I went to BJ's and I just got a bag of coffee. This happens to be Dunkin'. When this runs out, I'll probably get a different kind just because I like to change it up. This is a great way to use up coffee grounds that you don't like, because it just is. I'm not a huge fan of Dunkin' coffee brewed. Now, whole bean coffee that I freshly ground, yes, I will love me some Dunkin'. And I love Dunkin' K-Cups, and I love Dunkin' coffee in general, but ground coffee, I'm not a fan. But anyway, so I buy it like that. I keep it in my freezer, and I take 1 cup of coffee grounds and I put it in my French press. Or you can do a mason jar. Erica does a mason jar. She puts it in her mason jar, and with 3 cups of water. So for every 1 cup of coffee grounds, you do 3 cups of water. You stir it, and then you let it sit for 12 hours, for overnight for 12 hours. So I did this last night at about 10 till 8. So I put 1 cup of coffee grounds in my French press with 3 cups of water. Now, if you do it in a mason jar, you just take like a coffee filter and you just strain it into like another container. The French press makes smaller batches, but you don't have to strain it. You just push it down and pour it out. So I put mine in a mason jar. This is the Pioneer Woman mason jar from Walmart. And put a lid on the top. And this is just a regular mason jar plastic lid. And this is the concentrate. So I have my favorite homemade coffee cold brew cup. I fill it up and I'm with ice. I fill it up with ice. And I put about this to here with coffee. And then I put in as much sweetener. I use condensed milk. I keep it in a mason jar with, this is a Pioneer Woman lid. But I keep condensed milk in a jelly mason jar in my refrigerator, and I just put a little bit in here, and I top it off with half and half most of the time. But I also will use milk. Today I used coffee creamer because I had some that was going bad in the next few days if I didn't use it. And then I just stir it and mix it up, and this makes cold brew coffee guaranteed better than Starbucks. And you can make lattes with it. You can drink it straight up black if you want. You do need to probably put it on ice, and you do need to cut it with water. I wouldn't just drink the straight up cold brew because, number one, it takes 12 hours to make it. So I want to save as much as possible. And also, it's really strong if you don't cut it. So I would do like, you know, a little bit and then water or milk or something. Let me put these back in the refrigerator. Let me grab the stuff that I use to make peach green tea lemonade. So if you watch my channel, you know that I love to make me some hot tea. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I love me some hot tea. Normally I use Earl Grey and I make thieves tea. or I just drink Earl Grey. But I also love fruity flavored teas, and Tavana is some of my favorite. And I'll link this down below. I got this specific one off of Amazon. We do have a Tavana in Mount Pleasant, but I haven't been there because I'm scared I'll spend all the money. So this is the Tavana Jade Citrus Mint, and it is flavored green tea. And all I do is take my electric kettle and I brew a cup. See if you guys can see what it looks like. Wish you could smell it. Anyway, this is the tea that Starbucks uses to make their peach green tea lemonade. And I love it because it's got that tangy hint of mint. So I really do love it. So I will make a cup of this. Need to wipe off my counters again. I will take and make a cup of hot tea. Let it brew, let it sit and steep for literally like a minute. I put it in my thing, I let it sit for a minute, and I think it's 175 degrees, and I do let it steep for the full minute. It says 45 seconds to 1 minute, but I let it steep for 1 full minute. Then I take my strainer out and sit it on a plate or in a bowl, something, because I'll save the leaves. I'll brew it a few times. So after I do that, I put that cup in the refrigerator. In fact, I'm gonna make one here in a little bit. I put that cup in the refrigerator and I just let it sit and I get cold. Now, sometimes I do put lemonade in it if I have lemonade. If I don't fret about it. I just take a few drops of lemon oil or lemon juice and do it that way. But then this is Torini peach syrup. Now, because I had a friend that in high school who worked at a coffee shop, and I call her Mama Beth. I don't know if she watches my vlogs, but if you do, hey girl, hey mama. She used to work, and she said Torini is the best. So when I started looking for syrups, I found Torini. I went to Starbucks, and I actually was like paying attention to what they used, and they also used the Torini peach syrup. Now this is sweet, and for 2 tablespoons, you have 90 calories, 23 carbs. I know it's a lot. I don't use that much. I maybe use a tablespoon, maybe, in my peach green tea. But, so when I'm ready to make it, I pour my peach green tea mix, the actual tea, I pour it over ice, and I put in a little peach syrup, and I have peach green tea. Every once in a while, I'll put lemonade in it, if I remember to buy it at the grocery store. If I do, I fill my cup up with ice, pour the green tea, top it off with lemonade, put some peach syrup in there, stir it together, and it tastes exactly, yep, exactly. I'm sorry, you guys. My country accent, I can't pronounce words. Exactly like Starbucks, I promise, because I drink them religiously. So now that my rant is over, and it all was brought back to me because that stupid teacup is still sitting beside my chair because I forgot to throw it away last night, and it reminded me of how mad that I was that Starbucks never gets my green tea right, ever, since the summer. So now I just make it at home, and I thought it would be cool if you guys wanted to make it home too. I will see if I can find online links to this stuff, but since I kind of made them up at home, I don't know if you can find it online. I'll look and see. Somehow I got some energy, which I'm so happy about, but I'm listening to some YouTube videos over here today. I'm catching up on Tiffany's videos from Beauty and the Beastins. She just posted one a few minutes ago, and Normally, I just let that play when I'm cleaning if I'm not listening to an audiobook. So, I'm only 2 hours left in that book that I started the other day. So, maybe I'll finish that too. But right now, I realized that in 2 weeks, I'm hosting an event for my church at my house. And this, all over here, has been getting on my nerves for a long time. And, where's my hand? Hello, this area. Actually, we'll just say from here all the way over. My whole office has been getting on my nerves for a long time. And I don't want to film this as a cleaning video because I already have a cleaning video that I just did yesterday. And I want to organize this closet. This is my hall closet downstairs. And this is kind of my coat closet as well as like office storage. And when people come over, when they walk in the door, all they see is my office junk, and I'm sick of it. So today, I'm going to, in between stuff that I'm doing on the computer, orders, editing, stuff like that. Right now, I just finished editing the February setup video, so that's rendering and doing its thing. Almost ready to upload and schedule. It's going to go up tomorrow. And I'm going to tackle this closet. So I'm going to pull out all of these. Well, hello. Why can't I get my hand to work right? All of these coats here are coming out. I've already pulled out my vacuum. This is my old vacuum stuff over here. And then all of this stuff on this shelf up here is going to pull out. I'm pulling everything out. And I'm going to get rid of these cabinets over here. They're just, I don't know. I like them, but I don't need them. That's why they're in this closet. So that's what I'm doing, and I will show you guys progress. Hello, everyone. I look like a hot mess. I still have mascara running everywhere, even though I wash my face. Does this happen with you guys? I wash with a Clarisonic and use a toner, and I use you know, a serum too, and still nothing. So I've had a rough couple of days, to be honest. I don't even know if I vlogged yesterday. I think I did vlog a little bit. I'm having the church group over on the 23rd, and you guys are so crooked. Sorry. So I'm having my church ladies over on the 23rd, so I really wanted to kind of organize my downstairs. Actually, I remember vlogging this yesterday. So my living room is still a wreck. It's really just blankets. But I have cleaned this closet. I took everything out and I moved the bins. But there's still stuff that I have to keep in here. Like that vacuum has to be in there. This is a coat closet, so the coats have to be in there. So, but I did move my lights and my still playing, not my vlogging camera, but my other camera. And then I moved these two filing cabinets, little bin things over here, and then this stuff I moved over there just so I could get it out of the living room or the office. So this is the progress that I've made so far. Organizing this shelf now is to the point where I'm just like ciphering through everything and trying to decide, like, what am I going to keep, what am I going to sell, what am I going to de-stash, and like finding a place for everything. I did move, because I moved that bin into the closet, I could move this down some so it doesn't feel so cramped. But I still do have my couch, and this here is a bag so far of everything that I'm either going to de-stash at the next meetup or sell. And then if you come in here, you'll see I did actually wash all the dishes that I could this morning. Sorry, I was aiming you guys down. I did actually wash all the dishes this morning, but I still have some towels to put away, the clean dishes to put away when they dry. All of my yarn, I've been knitting some last night, and this mess over here needs to just go upstairs. Blankets need to be put away. And because I'm decluttering my office, my whole entire desk looks like a wreck. And I have stuff everywhere. This isn't why I've had a rough couple of days. So, last week, you guys probably saw, actually no, I think it might have been in Monday's vlog. I had the absolute worst time getting that movie, the vlogs, to render, to the point where I had to split it into 2 files, and I've never had to do that before. So, and I had to do that on my laptop. My iMac that I use to cut stickers, to edit videos. Good Lord, I'm a hot mess. I don't know why I even got on here. But, my iMac that is my main computer, really, I only use my laptop when I absolutely need to, when I'm bored of editing videos sitting at a desk, and I only use it like at church now. It was my old work computer from when I used to do real estate, and I just didn't want to get rid of it. So, sorry, I'm moving my little vlog setup here. So, Monday, my computer completely crashed. My iMovie software would not stay up. I kept getting, my computer would keep shutting down, and it would keep giving me this message saying that my computer was shut down in error, and that I could push any key to restart and all of that. It was working properly when it would work. iMovie would not. So I have Apple Care because I do have a Mac. So I called them on Monday as soon as I got my videos to upload. And I'm sorry, not Monday. As soon as I got my videos to upload, I started working on other things and some orders. And yesterday, I was working on some orders. My computer crashed. This time, iMovie wasn't even running, so I knew it had to be something that wasn't directly related to iMovie. So I called them, spent about an hour on the phone, and I could not get the issue to replicate. So we narrowed it down to a few things, and I was told to email my senior advisor when something happened, and I did. So he immediately called me, and I spent another hour on the phone trying to troubleshoot everything. And he said, okay, well, now we've narrowed it down to we think it's the user profile. And which makes sense. Sometimes user profile can get corrupted, so that makes complete sense. So I'm moving over to my desk. Sorry, guys. So I actually was talking to him, and I said, so listen, since there's nothing, I thought I was loosening this so I could drop it down so I could talk to you guys, because my desk is a little bit taller than my kitchen counters. So I thought that I would be able to just kind of, because nothing is saved on my computer except for like a few pictures, which I immediately moved. And I'm not even worried about saving anything, because the only good thing I got out of my old job was my boss at the time bought me for my birthday the time capsule from Apple, which is a router that is 1 terabyte of memory, and you plug it into your modem and you use it as a router, and you know, for your internet, so you can get on wirelessly. And the router itself connects to your computer wirelessly and backs up all your data every hour. So I had actually just backed up my computer. I did a virus scan. I did all kinds of stuff trying to save this computer from an issue, and didn't get anything to work. So I backed it up. I moved all of my stuff off of here and either into iCloud or, thank goodness, an external hard drive that I have been using for months. And actually all of my Silhouette files and my shop stuff is on this hard drive, so I'm not worried about losing anything. So I was talking to my senior advisor, and I said, well, it sounds to me like there's an easy fix for all of this, and it's to completely wipe the computer's hard drive and reinstall the operating system. And he agreed. He said that sounded to him like the best thing to do. And I have been trying since yesterday at about 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon to do that. And I completely wiped the hard drive, and it will not reinstall the operating system. So pretty much now I've got a huge paperweight until Saturday, when I can get into the Apple store downtown. So I'm hoping that my laptop will run. It's going to take me pretty much all day to reinstall Silhouette, because I don't use my laptop to do that. I need to reinstall the Silhouette software on it, upgrade it about 5 times, because the software you can download is not the one that I need, and try hopefully to run my machines and function. I'm just mentally drained. I'm a very technological person, and this whole computer issue, I've just been focusing on it so much that I'm wiped. So today, as you can tell, didn't even put makeup on yet, but I need to, because I have to be at church in a few hours. Actually, I have to be there early because we're doing some stuff. So, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop and eat some lunch, because I haven't ate since breakfast, and have some coffee, and I'm going to try and clean up my desk and get my laptop set up, and hopefully get some orders done. And I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone. So I'm on my way to church. I'm gonna run and get something to eat really quick before I get there. I am running a few minutes late, but I think it'll be okay. So I finally got my desk cleaned off, and I got some of the stuff that was all over the floor, I got put at least off the floor. Maybe not exactly where it's supposed to go, but I got it put away at least. I need to clean the living room when I get home, and I need to get some caffeine, because I am just, have you ever just been like mentally just drained? So today I told you earlier that I was on the phone with Apple, so I just completely unplugged my computer. There's no sense in it just sitting on my desk taking up space at this point. I have an appointment to take it to the Apple store this weekend, so there's that. So anyway, so I need to work on orders. I have orders that have to go out soon. And there's something all over my glasses. So, I have orders that need to go out. So, I opened up my Silhouette on my laptop. And I could not get, because I haven't used Silhouette on my laptop in like a year, because I've had my desktop computer, and because mine can run 2 machines, I don't have to use my laptop to run one and my desktop to run the other. So I try and hook up my Cameo 3, which is the machine that I use unless I'm extremely backed up, which thanks goodness I haven't been lately. I plug in my Cameo 3 and it cannot be recognized by my laptop, which is just great. So I uninstalled Silhouette off of my off of my laptop, I'm sorry, and reinstalled the Silhouette software. And it is a completely different software, because I have not updated to the new software yet, because I didn't want to update to the new software. I just heard there was a lot of bugs and stuff like that, and I just didn't want to update. I don't even know when the 4 point whatever Silhouette Studio come out. So it is completely different. And then the fear set in, because all of my cut settings are in my desktop, and because I am crazy, I didn't write them down anywhere. I adjust them if I see fit, but I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, right? So I had to, let's recap, because my brain is just not functioning today. So I couldn't get the Cameo to be recognized by my computer, my laptop. So I had to uninstall, then reinstall, and update and all of that, just so I can realize that I have no cut settings saved on this computer. And now it's gonna be like trial and error, like starting from scratch, from like square one. So I'm hoping that my memory calculations for what I'm thinking is right. I haven't even tried to cut anything yet, because honestly I went to print something and I took for granted all of this stuff that was set up on my other computer. Like, I had print settings presets saved for my printer. All of those are gone. So I had to completely reset up my printer on my laptop, and completely set up the software. So it has just been a crazy day. I've been working on this. Well, I could have worked on my laptop this morning, but to be honest, I was really hoping it was going to be an easy fix and the guy was going to tell me when he called, because I emailed him at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but he doesn't get into work until 7:15 Pacific Standard Time, so he didn't message me or email me back until like 12:15. And so I was really hoping that he was gonna tell me that it was fine, I did something wrong or something, and he could tell me how to fix it, and I wasn't gonna have to go downtown. and I wasn't going to have to use my laptop. And I was just trying to think, like, the best scenario, I guess. And that's not what happened. So, instead of spending my time wisely this morning, setting up my Mac, my computer, I didn't. My laptop. But I did do stuff. Like, I got the dishes done from where I cleaned out my refrigerator, and I got all of that stuff washed, and, well, most of it, and put away. Most of it. My dishwasher's running now with all the rest of the stuff. And I was able to organize a little bit in my office and get my office cleaned up. So, I'm hoping, just completely hoping that I'll be able to run Silhouette on my laptop. If not, this is going to set me back, like, a lot. And I'm going to have to email some customers, try and explain to them what's going on, and hope that they're fine with what's going on and they know I'm working on it. But I really hope that I can get my stuff up and running, because my next order has to ship out on the 19th. Like, I don't have an option. So, fingers crossed. Right now I am stuck in horrendous traffic because I have to be at church a lot earlier tonight by like an hour. And we need to decorate the classrooms. So, I was going to do that tomorrow, but I don't know. I have no idea what's going on at this point. I don't know what's going on. My brain is just barely functioning. And the girl that was supposed to teach tonight texted me, and I feel so bad for her. Her dog had some kind of accident, and she's having to take him to the vet. So, like, I have to teach again, which means, I mean, I'm not mad at her about it at all. I just wish I had more teachers for Wednesday nights, because now I would have been in charge of the kids, not necessarily in my class, because there was 2 nights where we weren't, or 3 nights where we weren't actually in class. But I will have been the lead teacher for, this will be the 6th Wednesday night in a row, maybe more than that, because I can't remember about December off the top of my head. But I know I was in there every Wednesday in January and last Wednesday as well. So I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed this week, but I know it's all just stuff, and it'll all work itself out, and it will, you know, it's just stuff. It's just stuff. At least, you know, I'm in good health. My husband is in good health. My son is in good health. And all of our bills are paid. And all of that good stuff. And tomorrow, see, today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Me and my husband don't really do much on Valentine's Day, but he does try and get off work early so we can spend time together. But if Valentine's Day is during the week, we don't really celebrate it. We normally celebrate it like over the weekend, or, you know, we'll just have movie night. We'll just hang out. We do stuff that we enjoy doing, but not necessarily like, you know, the big ta-da of Valentine's Day. But tomorrow night there is a Starbucks meetup, so I'm excited about that. I want to get out of the house. In fact, this is the first time I've left the house since Monday, and Monday the only reason I left the house was to go to the grocery store. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so I've been talking for like 11 minutes. We all know this is going downhill. So yeah, I will probably not check in tonight with you guys, just because I don't like vlogging at night, because my car is so dark, you can't really see anything, and driving with the lights on is just, it's not a good situation. So, I won't vlog tonight. probably, unless something crazy happens. But I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, so today is Thursday, and I'm finally, other than looking crazy because I just threw my hair up this morning. I woke up super early with my husband, but I think I've got everything done. I actually got stickers cut for an order, one sheet, and I finally got my entire laptop set up. So let me show you my setup. Is not usually like this, but I've got my iPad over here. So I normally watch YouTube videos when I'm doing my orders, but I have a 27-inch computer, and I didn't want to have to lug a TV or like an extra monitor from upstairs. I mean, I probably could, but it was just too much of a hassle just for like today and tomorrow, because Saturday I'm normally not on my computer. But so I have my iPad Pro over here watching YouTube videos, my laptop with all kinds of cords, and I need to get a USB hub, which I've been thinking about getting anyway, but I'm actually going to go buy one today, or tonight on my way to the Starbucks meetup. It's in the same parking lot for the winter, because we can't really sit outside because it's so cold. Well, it's not so cold, but it's cooler out at night than we want to sit outside and watch and drink coffee and talk about stuff. So we go to our Barnes and Nobles here. So it's in the same parking lot actually as Best Buy. And so I'm gonna buy a USB hub, so that'll work, because I can't print shipping labels and have my Silhouette plugged in at the same time, because I have to have my hard drive. So anyways, and then I got my Silhouette over here and all of my my cutting mats, so I can prep orders. So I have everything rolling. And so I just finished prepping an order to cut, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on more organizing and cleaning my office a little bit more, and then it's Starbucks meetup, and maybe I'll try and catch them off guard so that I can film them, but probably not. They're just not into being on camera. Oh, these girls, they're so funny. But anywho, that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what was going on. Hey everyone, Jessica here. So I'm running so late to my chiropractic appointment. Great start to the Friday. Woke up a little late this morning. Well, I woke up early with my husband, but it took forever to get out of bed. I was just not feeling it this morning. And all week, I've been kind of stressed out, but I've had like pressure headaches and like a sniffle, you know, like I'm trying to get a little bit of a cold. And I just got into my car, and now I know why I've got sniffles and pressure headaches. And my car is covered in pollen in February. It's ridiculous. I love, love, love Charleston. However, all these allergies and the weather is really getting on my nerves. So anywho, let's do a book update, because, well, first, before we do a book update, let me update you on what's happened since yesterday. So yesterday, I finally got my computer up and working, and I got all of the, because I forgot to check back in with you guys. I got my computer back up, my laptop back up and running with Silhouette, and I got all of my cut settings, well, except for the clear paper, because I haven't had to cut clear paper yet. But the mat and my satin weatherproof vinyl, that is all good. So I got quite a few orders done yesterday, and as soon as I get home from the chiropractor, I plan on stopping by the store on my way home. But as soon as I get home, I am going to, the ones that are ready to ship, I'm going to print out shipping labels, get them packed up, get them off to the mailbox, and then we're getting them ready to ship. If the mail hasn't run yet, because it will be, all of the orders are shipping early because I got all of the other ones done real good. So, I got all of the ones that were supposed to be out already. So, the orders that'll be packed up and shipped out, today or tomorrow will be early. Like I like it. I'm back on schedule. So, anyway, after I got my computer done, got my orders done, I went to the Starbucks meetup last night, and then ended up coming home, going to bed, got up this morning, and I'm gonna have to take I'm gonna have to stop at the store and get allergy medicine for sure. I need to add that to my list, because this is, now that I know what it is not cool. Anyway, so this morning I've been working on orders. When I get home from the chiropractor, I'm going to pack and ship all of the orders. I'm going to also finish the description for my February setup, because I thought that I had posted it, but I haven't posted it yet. It's uploaded, but it's marked as private. So it'll be going live at some point today. I'm going to edit my vlogs together and the Plan with me, and see how my laptop is going to do. Hopefully that will go up. The February Plan with me, or February setup video, will go live today. Fingers crossed the vlog, everything works smoothly, and I can get it up and scheduled to go up on Sunday. And then maybe I'll get that downstairs cleaning video that I filmed on Monday. Maybe I'll get that finally edited today or tomorrow or Sunday, and get it up on Tuesday. And that's the plan. That's what I'm planning. And then today I also need to film getting my house ready for the weekend clean, and then I need to film an upstairs clean with me. I need to film both of those, just because I do better at cleaning, making sure everything is clean when I film. I don't know why, but I feel like if I feel like I need to film a video, I'll actually clean. Because right now, I feel like I'm just slacking a lot. So, that's the plan for today. Okay, so now that I've updated you on that, let's do a book update. So, I finished that first book. It's called, I think, Time Was. I think that's the video. It's either Time Was or Time Again, because I've read both of them. So, the first book I told you guys ended, I didn't know how that book was going to end. It was crazy, and I did not see the ending coming. Well, just as much as I didn't see the ending coming of the first book, I had no idea where the second book was going to go. And I don't want to tell you guys anything about it. Let's just say that it's crazy. It's not mind-blowing crazy. It's just one of those, it's a really good book. I just didn't see how the first book, I didn't see how the storyline was gonna come to an end, and I didn't know how it was going to translate into a series, how it would ever get a second book. But after starting the second book, I saw how it was gonna I thought might play out, and the ending was a total shock. So those are really good books. If time travel is something that you're into, I really think that this could be a cool book for you. Let's see. And then after I finished that book, I started one called Undercover from Danielle Steele. And this book, the storyline, crazy. So it's split into kind of 3 parts. The first part is about a male character who is an undercover DEA agent. And I'm not going to really tell you what all happens, but he ends up in Paris. And he's on the plane to Paris, and that's the last thing that you know about his character for the first, like, third of the book. So then the second third of the book is about a girl and her dad, who becomes an ambassador for the United States in Argentina. And she gets kidnapped. And I'm not going to tell you the whole story there. But once she is freed from her captors, she also ends up in Paris. And once she ends up in Paris, like, you kind of start her life at about the same time as you started his life. So it's kind of like you're reading them at different times, but it's the same time for both of them. And then she is in Paris, and he sees her like the day or the day after he lands in Paris. And they end up, their stories cross paths. And of course it's a Nora Roberts book, so it's a love story, so it's really good. And I really think that it's a neat book, the way that it's written. It's not like, I'm sorry, it's not a Nora Roberts book, it's a Danielle Steele book. And I'm really getting into Danielle Steele books because a lot of them are not just romance novels. They are really good. I like the storylines that she does. A lot of them are unpredictable, and I really like Nora Roberts standalone books. Like, if you want a really good standalone novel from like Nora Roberts that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, read Chasing Fire. It is an amazing book. I read it last year, and it is one I would definitely reread. It's about smoke jumpers in California, and I was actually reading it around the time that all the bad fires were happening in California, so that kind of like was kind of cool. Not that there were fires, but that I just happened to be reading it, and you know, you can kind of see like what the people are going through in California. You get like a real side to that in this book. But that's a really good book too. You should totally read it. It's a great book. And The Witness is one that I read right after that. That is a really good book. And there's a lot of really, really, really good standalone Nora Roberts books and Danielle Steele books that aren't really so much romance focused as much as storyline focused, and I love them. So anyway, I finished Undercover yesterday, and I started a new book. It's called This Is Us, and it's not anything about the series. It's the one with the people on the front on the beach. I can't remember who the author is. I'll link all the books I mentioned down below on Goodreads. So check out the description box, so that you can like get a link to all the books that I've mentioned. I'll also link some of my other favorite Nora Roberts and Danielle Steele books, but because that's really my 2 favorite authors right now. I'm trying to like read all of their books, and then I'll probably move on to Nicholas Sparks and James Patterson, because those are 2 of my favorite male authors. So I am really on the fence. I'm on chapter 5. I'm sorry, the book is not called This Is Us. It's called Here's to Us. Oh, and then the author is on my screen because I'm listening to the audiobook while I drive. Not while I record, but while I drive. So it's by Elin Hilderbrand. It's E-L-I-N and then Hilderbrand. H-I-L-D-E-R brand. B-R-A-N-D. One word. Here's to Us. And I don't know. I'm on chapter 5. And this book is jumping around so much. And I get that there's the main character. So the main character, you start the book off where he's going on this trip with his dad. And then it's like as soon as, well, I'm not going to tell you. But it's just, I just don't understand I don't understand the storyline of this book. We're on chapter 5. I don't know what page that correlates to, but I've listened for 1 hour and 18 minutes so far. There's 11 hours and 11 minutes left. It's a 52 chapter book. And, like, I completely understand that the first couple of chapters of any book is laying the groundwork, introducing you to all of the characters, and getting you, like, kind of, like, setting you up for the rest of the book. And to relate to another book, to give you, like, a reference, I read Year One by Nora Roberts, and I read it because Peter Mon recommended it on his BookTube channel. Go check out Peter Likes Books. He's the only booktuber that I watch right now, but I really like his spoiler-free reviews, and he did a spoiler-free review on Year One by Nora Roberts, and it actually, I read it. I wasn't going to read it, and then the way he reviewed it, I decided to give it a try, and it really was exactly like he described, and it was a great book. The first 2 or 3 chapters is setting you up. You get introduced to all of the characters, or at least a good 80% of them, and you get their stories, but you get them in an interesting way to make you want to continue to read the book. Right now, I'm on chapter 5, and I have debated all morning long on returning this book on Audible, and actually, I think I am, only because I have the actual hard book. Well, I have the ebook, and if it's gonna be this bad of a read, it might be better if I read it myself. It just might be that it doesn't translate well to an audiobook. So actually, when I get back home, I'm probably going to turn it back in. I don't know if it's the narrator or if it's just the book itself. But yeah, I mean, I paid for it with the credit. That's what I really love about Audible. Normally, so how Audible works is you pay, it's a subscription service, and you can pay like $14 or $15 and you get 1 audiobook a month. Or I pay like $22 or $23 and I get 2 audiobooks a month, credits, to purchase an audiobook. So I've kind of learned how to cheat the system a little bit. And when I say cheat, I don't mean it like I'm stealing audiobooks. So Audible already gives you a deep discount on audiobooks. So if an audiobook is $30 to purchase on, say, iTunes, Audible's going to sell it for like $22. So what I do is I figure out that my credits are worth about $10, $10.50, somewhere around in there. So if a book is more than like $10, I'll use a credit for it. If a book is less than $10, I will probably buy that book. Like a lot of the Nora Roberts books are $5, $6, $7. You can catch them on sale. Sometimes they're already on sale. Sometimes they'll have like a buy 2 get 1 or buy 1 get 2, something like that. Buy 1 get 1 on Audible. And if a book is less than $10, I'll just buy that book. instead of spending a credit, and I'll save my credits for the more expensive books. And you can also purchase like 3 credits for like I think it's 20 something, or maybe 25, 26, maybe 30 something dollars, maybe it's $35. Anyway, it ends out being like $11 for a credit. So sometimes if I want like some higher priced books, I'll do that. I'll buy 3 extra credits, and I'll use my credits for the higher priced books because it works out to be cheaper. And this book was a $25 audiobook. So I used a credit, one of my credits for this month. But I feel like I don't want to waste a credit on that book. So that's where my day is at. That is an update on my books. And if I could, there's only one thing I don't like about Audible. The only thing I don't like about Audible is the website seems to not work on my cell phone. So I can't purchase books on my phone, and you can't purchase books through the app. You can't cash in credits on your app. All you can do is search books, add them to your wish list, and listen to your books. That's it. So I'm actually pulling up to my chiropractor now. So I will probably check in with you guys later on. Hey you guys. So my friend, possibly my best friend, maybe, she kidnapped me and took me to Olive Garden. Well, okay, we went and got Olive Garden, and then we come back home, and now we're at the Dollar General. With some mad sales. They got sales on all this stuff. Should I put cool music in this, like Shane Dawson? I probably shouldn't put John on there, huh? I don't know. God, he's trying to steal stuff.
No, he's trying to open it in the store. Okay, buddy. Here.
Luke would freak out if he knew I put John in my YouTube video.
He probably would.
I'm going to edit that out. Alright, we're shopping.
Oh, that's cute. I'm going to carry that with me through all sorts.
Would you like some $2 mac and cheese?
No, thank
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No, you don't need to get out for him. Okay. I'm kind of disappointed because I don't have what I want.
We're looking for really cute stuff that they don't have. I still think we should go to the big,
Sorry.
to the big, y'all, Brittany.
Opened, half used.
What did someone use Dawn for in the Dollar General? So confused. Okay, we'll be back. So I'm editing my vlog from this week and realized that I said we'll be back and we were never back. We had so much fun filming around the Dollar General. So sorry if I kind of made you sick watching the video back. It was kind of a little crazy, so sorry. we had so much fun. We didn't find anything that we needed, but we just had fun. Then we came back to my house for a little bit, and then Brittany and her husband went home. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. The next few vlogs are going to be like, well, the next vlog will be like this, but the ones after that, I'm going to try to incorporate my planner a little more. So I will see you guys then. Have a good one.